Enjoy the rest of your day. He, of course, will be back later on in the day on SABC News Channel 404 with more news, and there will be weather as well. So we're going to turn now to something else where we're going to talk about women and their potential to actually boost our flailing economy. Now, Facebook has released research detailing how women who want to start their own businesses have the potential to boost the South African economy by 175 billion rand. However, the research also revealed that a lack of access to finance is cited as one of the main barriers to women trying to set up shop. Now, to unpack this for us, I'm joined here in studio by Emila Gandhi, who is a public policy manager for the SADC region, and also joining her is Spelele Chikowi, who has used Facebook and successfully so to market her business called Ntozinhle Accessorize. I'm sure many of you have heard of that. Thanks so much for coming through, ladies.
Thank you for inviting us.
Emila, let me start with you. As Facebook, talk to us about this research, because the findings are quite interesting. Unlocking the potential to unlock about 175 billion rand, that's not small change. So do talk to us about how you arrived at that conclusion.
Yeah, it's very interesting. We worked with an international research firm, Development Economics, to look at the potential women have to the local economy. And the research looked at the types of businesses that can be created, the employment rates that can be achieved through that, and also the challenges that women face in trying to set up shop and trying to set up their businesses.
And interestingly, again, but unsurprisingly, finance was one of the major concerns.
Finance is one of the major concerns for nearly, with the respondents who participated in this survey, but also access to mentorship. So one of the tools that we have on Facebook right now that women have, that we launched on the 9th of August, is access to mentorship, where you can connect with people who have the expertise, not just the expertise, but also the experience. And I'm sure she will also talk about that, but, having access to mentorship, having someone who tells you, this is the path that I took, and you can avoid these challenges, and these are the opportunities, because sometimes it's just lack of information as well.
Before I speak to Spelele, what prompted Facebook to actually conduct this set of research?
Well, there are several reasons, Sakina. First of all, we wanted to understand the potential of women to the local economy, because we are a global company but working in a local economy. And also we believe that helping women not only start but also grow their businesses has a potential to transform our economy and create equal opportunities for all. And one thing also at Facebook is that we are enthusiastic about growing small businesses, women-owned, for them to be able to use our platform to market, to connect with their customers, and also to communicate. And Sakina, as you might know, when women grow, our economies grow as well.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, I can speak for myself in that the Facebook marketplace is definitely one of my favorite places to search, for whatever I may need. If I'm trying to buy, procure anything, that's where I go. And I found Ntozinhle Accessorize there. I actually went to your Orlando workplace because I found it on Facebook. But what attracted you to use Facebook to market your product?
Facebook is a very popular social media medium, but it's cheap, and you're able to reach a wider market through Facebook, and it has helped my business grow. So Facebook is one of the best social media platforms for one to grow their business.
But how do you use it? I mean, you knew there was Facebook. How did you decide to market your product using Facebook, and how has it worked for you?
For a while, I just had a page. But last year, when Facebook was launching Facebook Africa and Facebook Business, we were part of a presentation where they showed us how Facebook can actually grow your business. And since then, I've never looked back. I really focused on marketing my business through Facebook. I remember I was sitting at about almost 10,000 followers, but a year later, we were on 90,000, and it's such a big part of our business, and it's really enjoying Facebook.
But has it translated into sales?
It has, because we do a lot of pop-ups, monthly pop-ups, and the customers that we get, like, we saw you on Facebook, we saw you on Facebook. Even walk-in customers has increased, you know, and everybody's like, we saw you on Facebook, and we're thinking, okay, everybody's coming with the same story, we saw you on Facebook. So it has helped the business grow tremendously.
But going back to you, Emila, you know, the research also pointed to factors such as, you know, the timing of when to start that business, the types of businesses that women are engaging in. Talk to us a little bit more about what that revealed.
Yes, so we had very interesting insights from the research. One of the reasons why women want to start their businesses is to make money. You know, at about 54% of the respondents, we want to make more money. And the second reason, you know, that was cited as well is, you know, wanting to be independent and wanting to work on their own terms, where they can decide, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to focus on, and I want to work on this. And the third reason really is trying to navigate their work schedules and their personal schedules and ensuring that it works for their businesses. And the types of businesses, that was interesting as well. You find a lot of women wanting to do businesses related to food and drink, and also you know, travel and tourism and fashion. So those are some of the insights that were in the research. But one thing I think that she mentioned is what is also very important is to ensure that when you set up a page, one, have a name for your page. It's, you know, a name that people can easily remember, and a photo that can describe your business as well, and a cover photo, and also a call to action. What do you want your customers to do when they visit your page? I'm sure you've visited some pages and you're what am I supposed to do now? I've seen your goods, but what am I supposed to do?
Absolutely, yeah. I have, and I have actually interestingly procured from quite a few, and now that I am running it through my mind, I've only procured from women, interestingly enough, the ones that I have found on the Facebook Market page. But, you know, the one thing that I find very frustrating is very often people don't put prices. And it's very frustrating that I have to contact someone to get a price point for something when I like it and I'm interested in buying.
We've lately started putting prices, because sometimes it's not always advertising a product that is in store. Sometimes we advertise a pop-up and that product is not in store, so we don't put a price. But when we're selling the product, we put prices, and some people are, I don't know, but we've had complaints like, why don't you put prices? And we do put prices, and I've seen that other people don't put prices. They've got their own reasons. They like DM for price, send us a WhatsApp for a price, but really on your business page you do have to put prices.
Here's a quick market research, one, not a valid sample, but one, it's turnout, it's tune-out factor if there's no price. Yeah. But just very briefly, for women wanting to start out and wanting to use the service, what sort of advice would you give to them?
I would say they should really invest on learning more about Facebook, finding out about Facebook, and there was a time when Instagram was more popular than Facebook, but we realized that Facebook customers are your authentic customers. It's people who've had their Facebook accounts years ago, and it's quite it's a bankable market, a Facebook market. So invest on your Facebook account. There's marketing, you can buy ads, you can grow your business, you can do targeting, you can even run ads only in your area. So there's so much that you can do with Facebook.
Just a quick final one to you, Emila. What are you intending to do with the research results from here on?
So we're intending to do quite a lot. One of the things that we do, one of the challenges that we mentioned at the beginning is lack of access to finance. What we do at Facebook is to provide entrepreneurs with free trainings, you know, and it really depends on what they really want. So it can be creating or developing a strategy for the business, creating a marketing campaign. But what we're also hoping to do out of this is to support local and to encourage everyone to support local customers, and also to let entrepreneurs know that it's not only the local market, because there are about 57 million people who are connected to local businesses in South Africa, and there is an opportunity to also sell to export, to export and to sell to people who are not in South Africa.
Well, ladies, Mila Spilele, thanks so much for stopping by and for sharing your stories and, of course, also information with us. And we're going to leave that there for now. Let us know what your views are on that. Have you procured using Facebook Market Page, and what has been your experience? And also let us know about some of the research evidence that has come out of the study and what your take is on that at Morning Live SABC. We're going to take a quick break.